Right, you guys, here's Owen and Jody, they've arrived, and here's the Glanza. Currently running TD04 turbo, stock internals, front mount intercooler, usual sort of upgrades with cooling, and we're going to be putting on head gasket, valve stem seals, new head studs, the usual sort of malark. It's just a little bit smoky just now, so we've sort of diagnosed it down to valve stem seals. Done a compression check and it doesn't seem to be the pistons. But we'll see the condition then when we whip this head off. So first things first, as we're going to do is, this thing's too hot to really work on just now. Probably work on the back end of it. We need to lock off the cams in here and just go hell for leather. Start tearing it apart, drain the coolant, that sort of stuff. So I've been called in for tea from the missus, but we've just taken off the rocker cover just now. This is the cam I'm on about here. It's a split type cam. It's actually sprung. And the idea of a sprung cam is to take up any slack between the two cams. Some people, if you forget to put the bolt in there and the cam slips round, you'll find you hear some sort of rattling top end noises, but yeah. Should be good. Next thing is take off the inlet manifold. That's far too hot to play with yet, and so's that, and we'll let it cool down. So take that off. She'll be good. What up? Now, there's Nige. We're just taking off the inlet manifold. We've taken off the power steering pump, and the manifold is dropped. Coolant is dropped, and we're vaping. Oh man, just like a two-stroke, just like the Rex. Bit of an oily lens. Mrs. is not impressed. Right, we've got the inlet manifold off now, exhaust is still off. We've dropped the timing belt off the side, pulled the cams off, cams are down there just now, and now we should be able to lift the head. So if you'll go for that, Nige. Straight, we'll just chuck it onto the bench across there. There we go. Nice and easy. Now, we did take out the spark plugs. I'm going to show you them because they were super lean. This car, luckily, it never popped. As you can see, white, which isn't good. Nope. And we'll just inspect the bores. Well, as you can see, these are all deformed, so it's been over tightened, which isn't good. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the GoPro, but they're all squished. So, fun and games. Now it's time to start pulling all these out, these buckets out, and we'll compress the springs and replace the valve stem seals. You having fun there, buddy?
All the time, mate.
So what we're doing now is we're going to start on this head. We're going to, I've just been around all the valves, I've taken the buckets off, and I've just put this on top and I've given it a chat with a hammer. The idea of that is to loosen off the collets from the valve because they can seat on there pretty tight. I've done that. What we'll do is I'll take off the valves. And we're just jacking up the side of the engine here to take the timing belt off. Everything looks all good there. We'll give it a good clean up, and once the valves are all in and reseated, we'll go from there. Look at that handsome bastard. Alright guys, probably going to be another late night for us.
Oh yes. Fuck. I've got to be in my bed for 8.
We've got a good team on us though, eh? And we'll see how we get on. Cheers for now. Right, so we're on the next stage now. Try to get these valves out. However, a valve compressor is not going to reach down in there, so I've got a slit here and a slit here. Drill all the way up here and I'll take this notch out. And this will give me a window, so when I press down the valve compressor to get the callets in and out, or the collets in and out, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
we're still alive. So we've cleaned up the head a bit, pulled all the valves, had some serious amount of burning up on these valves. It's obviously been running quite lean. Cleaned up this one. That's another inlet one to give an example. Cleaned up all the pistons, and yeah, just put the valves in a drill, and I'll clean these up and set them back in again. We'll just do a single stage valve lapping, and then that'll pretty much be it. We'll stick the head back on again and we'll just start rebuilding her back up
And map it.
and lap it.